charges over $100 for a haircut. Let's see how. I don't know. I made the video the other day and it went crazy. People going crazy, and I'm like, people believe, a lot of people going crazy with the walk-ins. It don't matter, but I'm trying to school dudes and I want to show dudes that it's possible, especially somebody like you that's charging way more than, $50, $60 a haircut. You getting them. I'm seeing people check out, and that's what I like about your process. People was actually checking out at $200,
right.
$150. That's even crazier than what I'm talking about. What's your average haircut going for?
Well, the cost is $78.
That's the start off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but my average is somewhere between 112 and 114.
Okay, gotcha. And that's just for the haircut and the service. No products, no sell, no nothing.
No, yeah, that's like a service or a product added to it.
Okay. Yeah. So what's the haircut alone? Is it 70, 78?
78, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome, man. And how did you come up with that? Like, how did you start doing that? Like, what did you do to start doing that?
What, to charge those prices?
Yeah, to charge those prices. Like, what made you?
Yeah, I basically what I did, Jay, was I looked at the clients I wanted to serve, right?
Okay.
I started with that. So I said the client I want to serve is a male that earns about $100,000 a year or more.
Got you.
So I started with that. Then I asked myself, well, what does he see every day in his life?
Yeah.
He probably wakes up in a townhouse, condo.
Yep.
Probably buys a nice car, drinks Starbucks.
Yep.
Goes to Ruth Chris. So I started to imagine what all of these places look like.
Yeah.
So when I built my shop, I wanted it to be synergetic with what he sees.
Got you.
So although he's in my spot for the first time, the quality is a level of which he has become accustomed to.
Got you.
So all of those other places he goes and frequents, he doesn't mind heavy tickets.
Yep.
So if I can recreate what he sees on a regular basis, he won't mind spending in my establishment as well. I first started 35 to 45, 54, 58, 62, 65, 67. I just kept going up and up and up.
And did you lose?
And I have
Did you feel like you lost any customers during that process, or like did anybody complain like, oh, that's too much, and then they just never came back? Like,
well, I did lose a lot of clients.
Yep.
And some people did tap out. And,
Yeah.
and I actually like the way they did it.
Yeah.
They say, I wish,
Yeah.
You're a great bar. Fortunately, those prices are something I can no longer afford.
Okay.
And I thanked the.
Yeah.
But
and that's okay because you aiming for something. That's your goal. So you aiming for something bigger than. You were aiming for something bigger than what you started with. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And did you ever take walk-ins? Because the biggest thing, the video that went off is about walk-ins. A lot of barbers are actually arguing with me about walk-ins. Like they want to take walk-ins, and I'm super confused because, having taking walk-ins is going to leave. You're not going to know what's going on. You're going to want to be when you're not there. You're going to think you're missing out. You're going to think you're missing out on money. When you're there, you're not really going to know what's going to happen. I feel like when you schedule your appointments, everything is more set up. And now we're in a year of technology. We're in the years of technology. It's like we come from that old school era, me and you, to where there wasn't any apps to book, appointments. People had to call your phone. You write it down. You hope they come. They don't come. Somebody else comes. So I feel like it's more established when you got people leaving a deposit. Do you leave deposits as well for your haircuts?
Well, let me answer that last question.
Okay.
No, I don't do deposits.
Okay.
Two, I don't do any walk-ins.
Okay.
And your explanation of why is a grand total of the sum, which I agree with all of it. But I just simply say this. The singer Prince once said, the easier access they have to you, the less they want you.
Makes sense.
So I don't want to be available or accessible at the whim of somebody, because if I am, they won't value me the way I should be valued.
That's right.
So walk-ins, and since I've opened my shop, which has now been 4.5 years, I've never taken walk-ins ever. Do
people knock on your door?
Yes, but it's locked.
It's locked. Okay, got you.
Can't walk.
Can they see inside, or they just like kind of look inside? Or?
They see inside.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. And then you have like probably the website on the window so they can see like, oh, let me go check them out. Okay. They don't know what's going on. It's like a club.
No, I have the name of it on the window, but I don't have the website.
Got you. That's awesome. So it's real exclusive, and people just want to know what that is, and they kind of Google it or something like that, or?
Yeah, like they'll see the name, they'll see me in it, and I'll watch them. They'll be outside on their phone, read it.
Okay.
Look.
Nice.
But my first time client fee is $120.
Okay. Nice. So
no matter what,
that's a consultation, everything like that, all together, basically. Awesome,
right.
awesome. Man, I'm loving it, man. You know, we starting to get a lot of traffic on TikTok, stuff like that, and a lot of people are like, I don't know, these barbers think they doctors, and they think people really don't take barbers serious, man. You know, it's funny to me, but you know, that's up to the barbers to accept it. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny about that? I went and looked at when I saw you said the video went off. I said, let me see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So and I'm also a proponent. I always tell barbers don't take walk-ins, right?
Yeah.
So I looked at the video, and then I looked in the comment section.
Yeah.
Well, I would have turned them comments off.
I'm good, man. I love it. I got thick skin, man. I'm from that YouTube era. I love it, man. I'm loving people.
I would say you're better than me.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't bothering me, man. And then I had my team, they were just answering, and then they couldn't do it. So I made a second video so I could explain a little bit more, because what I was trying to say is, of course, in the beginning, if you're a barber, you don't have to, especially if you're doing it the way you're doing it. You got to have a skill set if you're going to do it the way you're doing it. You know, of course, if you're a new guy, you just starting out, that wasn't who I was talking to. I was talking to the barber that wants to get to more of a premium price, the $50, the $60, you know, start to grow a little bit. And that's who I was talking to, and I think everybody took it wrong.
You said that.
Yeah.
When you said that, you made that clarification. I got it.
Yeah.
But I was having a conversation with my wife, and she said something I thought was very profound.
Yeah.
And she said was, because I experienced some of these negative comments too.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So she is familiar with them.
Yeah.
So one thing she said was, a large portion of barbers who have a problem with what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said, look at barber in the industry itself.
Yeah.
You have most barbers are unlicensed.
Yeah.
Yeah, most barbers are unlicensed. It doesn't take a lot of investment to get in the industry.
That's true.
So what happens is these barbers who have been able to function within our industry for many years, unlicensed barbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the same respect as those who invest, who invest in education, knowledge, tools. They're the same. So you're going to have the clash.
Yeah, and they look at it like a hustle, you know, most of the time.
Right. So from their perspective, I can understand.
Absolutely.
Although I disagree.
Yeah. But
I understand because they're not coming from a professional perspective.
Yeah.
And this was the feedback I got from my wife, and I thought it was very profound, and I had to agree with her.
Absolutely.
Because if you can get him easy, with no license, little to no commitment, buy a couple of tools, survive 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 years.
Yep. And another thing is your environment, right? Because if the customers are not taking you serious, I mean, you're gonna start taking yourself serious and get out of that environment, or you know, either way, you know, you can't let the customer determine who you are, and I think that's what a lot of people do, you know. Because let's be real, man. I don't think nobody really wants to sit there and deal with 3 people looking at them. They want to go eat. People telling me you got me. You know, it's kind of like I said with the video. We all experience that. Like, yo, you got me. And, you know, you're just trying to get the money. You're just trying to hurry up and get out. You know. And I feel like nobody wants to deal with that, man. You feel like you're a robot. They just think you they think you're a robot. Like, yo, you got me. Come on, man. You just a barber. You don't need nothing to eat. You know, it's like people don't take it serious. You know, and we all been through that if you've been in a regular shop.
And I think that is indicative of how the clients treat barbers, because of how we see ourselves become a reflection of how they see us.
Exactly.
So I really don't blame the clients.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We set the tone. We set the tone. Yeah.
Right. So,
and you live in proof of that. You actually set the tone. You said, I'm locking my door. I put the sign out there. My consultation is this. Now you got a choice. Either you're going to come, you're going to pay the consultation, or not. You're just not the type of client I want. If you're not going to pay the consultation, I don't want to cut your hair. And it's nothing to do with nothing. It's just that you're not for me. You know what I mean? And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Exactly.
That 120 is a filter.
Yep.
It filters. It only, if you see that and you still want to come in, then you're my client.
Exactly. It's a filter. There you go. It's a filter.
You're not my client.
That's right. It's a filter. There you go. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Just filtering out the people you don't want.
Right.
And it depends. I always ask people, it's who do you want to cut? You want to cut the high-end client, or you want to cut just anybody? And it's okay. It's okay to have low-end clients as well. If you want to be in that environment, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people can't afford it, and that's what a lot of people say. I can't afford that. That's okay. That's not the type of people I want to cut. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we try to tell people, man. Yeah, man. Let me see if I got some else. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, so every society,
yeah, has
in general 3 parts, right? You got the 95%, which is the majority.
Yeah.
Then you got the 3%, and then you got the 1%.
Absolutely.
I determined for myself in my professional life that I didn't want to service the 95%.
That's right.
Because I didn't want what comes along with that.
That's right.
So so my target is the 3 to 5%.
Nice.
$100,000 or more.
Got you. And it was crazy. I see you checking people out at the register. They look like regular dudes to me. They just look like, they got the T-shirt on. It's not like I see people with suits and business suits. They look like regular dudes, and they just paying it with no problem, swiping the card. We're gonna put some clips of you checking people out right here too. But yeah, people actually. That's when I saw that, I was like, yeah, he really doing it. It's one thing when people talking about it, and it's one thing when you actually showing the process. You showing these people check out $200, $150. I'm like, this dude's really doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's possible, you know what I mean? And I've been seeing that since a long time ago. I've been seeing people charge. I've never really seen anybody charge what you charge, but that's awesome. But I've seen people charge, like I said, the 75s, the 100s, You see dudes say it on Instagram, $100 a haircut, and you just like, you don't really know. But I see you actually showing checking out the process,
I know who I am within the industry, right?
Yeah.
People know me.
Yeah.
And right?
Yeah.
So what is it that I want you to see?
Yeah.
Is what I'm gonna show you. So I don't even speak about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show you a bit of service, and I'm gonna show you me putting in the different services, the total, and I'm gonna show you him swiping.
Exactly.
Pay.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, yeah. So when people say stuff, I'll be like, yo, check out my man. I'll at you in it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go check out this guy. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Like I said, you living proof, and I think you one of the dudes that's showing it the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I know dudes that's doing it, but nobody really showing it. People just writing it down in their bios and stuff like that. But I actually see you actually processing it and really showing it. You know what I'm saying? So how's the classes going? No good? I
do them every month, the first Monday of every month.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
And you get a lot of signups and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, in the beginning, I was focusing on quantity, right?
Yeah.
But I learned, like when I have 12 people, the information I can't get it off as effective as I would like.
Got it.
So I maxed it out at 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
I'm really.
Yeah.
But I prefer 6. So most of the times I won't allow more than 6 people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get barbers say, listen, man, I'll say, wait till next month. I do it no, I don't want to wait till next month. So I'll make an exception. I may have 7 or 8.
Gotcha.
But I do it. I just did one in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Nice.
About not last weekend, the weekend before that. So I move it around too.
Gotcha. So you basically just showing them what like the steps you took to get to where you at. Like, you're showing them exactly how you doing it. Got you. How you got it to that level. And the type of clients you need to attract and all that stuff, and all that information is going to be there. Gotcha.
Yes.
And you're not doing any online courses? This is all just live? You don't have anything that people could buy online, or?
I do have some courses that barbers can purchase without coming to class.
Gotcha.
But they are services.
Got you.
Services that I perform.
That's dope.
But the guy, which is the barber of the progressive barbiology ideology, that's an in-person.
Got you.
Because I need this interaction.
Yep.
I'm old school.
Yep.
I need that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I want to say before we go though, I remember when I first started. I started November 2014.
Nice.
I was 44.
Okay.
So I came in as an old dude, but my mindset was when I came in, how do I get out?
Nice.
So I came in with an exit plan.
Yep.
So once I became, and at the time I was in grad school. I have a master's degree in biology from University of Maryland.
Wow.
I'm scrolling on YouTube, how to get clients, how to build your clientele.
Yeah.
And I ran across you.
That's fire.
Right?
Yeah.
I ran into a lot of dudes, right?
Yeah.
All dudes like, look, I'm going to tell you how you become a 6-figure barber in the barber game.
Yeah.
And I was off by them cats, right?
Yeah.
I ran into you, and I never forget, and I always tell barbers this.
Yeah.
I ran into you, and you said something that I never heard any barber ever say.
Yeah.
You said, don't lie to your clients.
That's deep.
And this dude is talking about morality.
Yeah.
Everyone else was talking about clippers, fades,
Yeah.
line. You were talking about morality. You said, don't lie to your clients.
That's deep. Yeah, for sure.
It was that statement you said that caused me to follow you.
Nice.
You're the very first barber I ever followed.
That's real, bro. That's real.
Because you called to morality. And I was so impressed by that,
Yeah.
I started watching other videos. The second thing I never forget, you said an old school barber told you this. He said, never open a shop until you're able to afford it by yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That was golden for me.
Absolutely.
Golden.
Yep.
I started looking for a shop. I just took what I was paying currently as booth rent as a metrics for what I could afford.
Yep.
And I knew it would go up a little bit higher.
Exactly.
So I did that. And I found the space, and I initially put 3 stations in there.
Yep.
But I said, let me develop the culture. That way I can invite somebody in and say, listen, this is how I do it here.
Yep.
But after 1 year by myself, I took those other stations out.
Nice.
And I've been in show for 4.5 years.
That's
but
fire.
you're the first person I followed because of your morality.
Yep.
You're the who advised me about the moving into a shop and the metrics that I can judge, how I can afford it.
Yep.
So, bro, listen, I don't have enough time to tell you the impact you've had on my career. And I wanted to say thank you, although you don't know it.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you because anybody who benefits me also benefits my wife and my children.
Appreciate it, man. For sure.
So I thank you on behalf of myself, on behalf of my family, in this industry, the success I've been able to accomplish in this industry. I don't want to do nothing else.
I know, and it's beautiful too. It's fun to do, you know. And I stopped cutting for 6 years, and I was concentrating on Easy Blade as a whole, you know. I stopped cutting for like 6 years, and
I remember that.
Yeah, we moved outside of the city. We're a little like, you know, up in the sticks a little bit, and you know, I could do this anywhere because I'm doing, you know, I got the warehouse, you know, I got a couple guys here. And I was like, you know, I could do this anywhere, you know, and then we decided to open up the flagship. I was going to do something else, decided to open up the flagship. And I was, let me work it, you know, just to build it. I love it, man, communicating with the people. You know, just being stuck in the warehouse. My guys get out of here like 2 o'clock. Just being stuck here, it's not what I, you know, it wasn't for me. I felt like I was retired, man, you know. And
I remember the way.
Yeah.
I remember when you had that one chair in your warehouse.
Yep, exactly. I kept a couple good clients, you know, and I kept a couple good guys, and like, yeah, I'll cut your hair, you know, charge them a premium, and just to still do it, you know, they were like, come on, man, you can still cut me. I put the one chair there, and yeah, man, and I stopped. Then I just stopped, period. And then, but it was kind of like, it was eating me not to be creative. You know what I mean? So I got to be creative. I got to be, you know, I got to make videos. I got to cut hair. You know, I got to be creative, and I love it.
No matter what you do with this video, to be quite honest, I really care. What I do, what I'm most thankful for is the opportunity to talk to you and to really thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
So you can be fully aware, hopefully, or somewhat between fully and somewhat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Impact.
No, I appreciate you.
You've had on my career and ultimately my success